What's up? So a few weeks ago I made a video about what I was taking with me on the Pacific Crest Trail. I've changed a few things and I'm about to leave, so I wanted to do a new video, go a little bit more in depth, and just let everybody know exactly what I'm going to bring with me. So let's go. Alright, so this is everything. It's not a lot of stuff, but I'm going to go through it, let you know what everything is and why I'm taking it. So I guess we could just start on this side actually. So this is my backpack, 48 liters. Should be big enough for the entire trail. It actually even fits a full-size bear canister and closes, which is surprising. So yeah, really light. I believe it's a little over 2 pounds. And I just have a handkerchief tied right here. Little snot rag. And it has hip pockets too, which is nice. They're kind of small though. So I might end up using this fanny pack a lot. I'm going to bring it with me in the beginning, see how I like it. It's not too big, but I think that it'll just be like perfect for that, you know, for the few things that I want to carry in front without having to reach around to grab them. In the back pocket back here, because there is a big mesh pocket in the back, but gets kind of annoying putting stuff in there. Anyway, this is my food bag, 13 liters, dry sack. It just has a roll top. Sea to Summit, green, so it's slightly stealth, but should work fine. You know, the fact that it's waterproof will help keep animals out of it. They won't be able to smell it. Then this is just a compactor trash bag. I'll be lining the inside of my bag with it so that if it rains, I can just tie it up and anything that is inside will be nice and dry. Moving on. Towel, very small but microfiber, so it should be good enough. These are my shoes, New Balance Trail Runners. These are the 10V1s. They're really light, but they're pretty comfortable. They should be good. Some gloves. Don't plan on using these very much, but they're pretty lightweight, so even if I have to just carry them most nights, they'll be fine. But I found that on the few nights that you do want gloves, it's really nice to have them. A little hat, same thing here. Not expecting it to use it most nights, but on the nights that it's cold, definitely do want to have a hat. Rain jacket here, North Face. One of the heavier items I have, but in the event of a real nasty storm, this thing should be perfect in keeping me nice and dry and warm. I could even throw my puffy jacket underneath it, and it should even keep this warm. This is a Mountain Hardwear down jacket. Should be 850 fill. Not positive. It's about a pound. Works great. And then onto the daily wear items. This is going to be more of a town shirt, but I might wear it while hiking. I don't know. It's a Marmot nylon polyester shirt. Got it on clearance. This is probably going to be my daily hiking shirt. It's a Patagonia lightweight capilene polyester. Long sleeve. Wore it a little while last year while I was hiking, and it was great. And I like the fit too. These are my underwear. 2 pairs of ex officio sport mesh briefs. Probably the best underwear I've ever seen in my life. They're amazingly comfortable, and you can wear them for days and days, and they don't seem to really get dirty, and you can just wash them and everything's fine. So great underwear, definitely recommend them. Yeah, and then socks, cotton blend in Gingy toe socks. A lot of people don't like the toes, but I think they're great. Also, it kind of helps prevent blisters in between your toes if that is a concern. These are a couple buff headbands. Basically, not planning on bringing a hat. Mostly just going to use this to cover up my forehead. Maybe one around the neck if I really need to, but my hair's pretty long, so it should cover my neck. These are my sleeping long johns. They're also a lightweight Patagonia capilene, so it's the same material as this, but these are actually going to be used for sleeping, just so that keep the sleeping bag a little more dry, not so sweaty, and it'll be a little warmer. These are my pants, made by a company called Nerona. They are lightweight hiking pants. They're pretty Pretty straightforward. They have a built-in belt, which is great, which is one of the reasons I have them. I don't want to have to carry a belt because you will lose weight. Otherwise, you're going to end up tying a string around your waist. I don't want to do that. So, that's all my clothes. Pan over everything real quick. Yeah, and then we'll kind of go over to some utility stuff. I've got my sunglasses, aviators, got a pocket knife, Gerber, basically just simple. Opted to go with a knife instead of a multi-tool. I think it'll be more useful if I actually do need a knife. This is my electronics. This is my charger. It's a dual port charger, so I can charge my phone and my battery pack at the same time. This is my battery pack. I decided to get a new one from last year. Last year I had a 10,000. This one is a 13,000 milliamp, so should be a full extra charge. I have a Samsung Note 4, so it has a pretty large battery, so I'm planning on taking lots of pictures and videos. I want to be able to use my phone for everything, and also I'm planning on using my phone as my main source of maps, so I will need the battery pack. This is my headlamp, Princeton Tech. It's non-rechargeable, but that's okay. Takes 3 AAAs. I'm planning on using the lithium AAAs to save weight and to make it last longer. So that's fine. And this is my mosquito head net. This is the Sea to Summit one. It's black. It's pretty large and comfortable, and it's indispensable. You have to have the head net. Can't hike without it in California or really anywhere on the West Coast. In my opinion, you'd be miserable. But this is my mosquito net for sleeping. There's a picture. It's a pyramid shape. When it's set up, it'll go all the way from end to end over my sleep system, and it'll have room for my head to lean up. So it's great, lightweight. Sea to Summit also. And then this, one of the coolest things I think, it's my tarp made by a company called Etoa. Small company, but really great. I even ended up special asking the owner if I could buy the tarp without buying their setup, because they have a setup that includes stakes and stuff. I just wanted the tarp, so yeah, he said he would send it to me, send it out. It's great. This is a 5x8, so it's just about big enough for one person to lay in. You could probably squeeze 2 if you really wanted to, but I just have like 30 feet or maybe 40 feet of line attached to it, so I can use it as a guy line. Or as a center line, actually, and then I have guy line also attached to it. So it'll just set up in a A-frame, and it'll be really simple. Hopefully I don't have to use it too many nights. And this is my sleep system. The sleeping bag is a Mont Bell. I believe it's a 750 fill, and it weighs about 1.5 pounds, 32 degrees. Should be perfect. I've used it a couple nights before, and it's pretty comfortable. I'm also pairing it with a Sea to Summit pad, blow-up pad. It is insulated. There's a little bit of insulation in there. But it's a great pad. It's really light, less than 1 pound, and it's super comfortable. Probably one of the best pieces of gear that I have with me. So that'll make sure you have a great night's sleep every night, no matter where you are. And then last thing, Sea to Summit pillow. Slightly unnecessary, but comfortable and worth the small amount of weight, in my opinion. So that's mine. I'll bring it with me. And that's the sleep system. Oh, I don't have my ground sheet. I have a Tyvek ground sheet, but I think it's under my bed right now. And then we'll move on to my cook system and water system. Here is my titanium pot, 450 milliliters. I think it's 450, maybe it's fixed 600. I'm not sure. It's big enough for the gas can to sit inside, which is important. So it'll all close up and condense and fit into this bag. This is the canister and the stove. It's a little titanium stove from Japan. Works great, super cheap. Just some regular isobutane attached to it. And then a lighter to light it. And then a spoon. Probably going to just go with a plastic spoon this year because I've lost way too many titanium spoons and I don't feel like spending any more money on that. And this is my my water bag, and my water bottle. So each of these bottles is 1 liter and this bag is 2 liters. So my capacity will be 4 liters, which in all honesty, I think that's going to be fine. There's a few sections where there's not much water, but there is water caches, and worst case scenario, I'd be fine. I'd just be a little thirsty. And then I'm going to go with the Sawyer Squeeze. I used it before. It's a good filter. Shout out to Sawyer. They even sent me some new O-rings because the one I had, let it focus on there. The ones that I had got all torn up the first time I used it. They were made of a little bit softer material. It looks like they had a redesign because they sent me these rubber ones, which seemed to work really well. And they didn't charge me either. And then, and that's the Bear canister. That is required in certain areas of California. Basically just Yosemite and Sequoia area, Kings Canyon area. So you have to carry that. It's kind of heavy, but it'll actually fit in the bag, which is pretty surprising considering how big that is. But if you pack the sleeping bag down around it, it'll fit. Like, you won't be able to roll the sleeping bag up at the bottom of your bag. You'll have to put that in first and then like shove everything else around it, but it'll fit, surprisingly. And then these are my toiletries. Toothbrush may end up breaking it in half just to say that I'm ultralight. Toothpaste, eye drops, because I have contacts. I probably will have extra contacts with me, but I don't have any right now. Wet ones. This is for your hands after you get done doing your business. And then this is for your bottom when you're doing your business. So definitely want to have both of these. You can carry hand sanitizer instead of this, but hand sanitizer doesn't really get dirt off, so a little better. Baby wipes. Don't leave them in the dirt if you use baby wipes. Don't bury them. Pack them out. It's not that hard. So that is that's that. Probably not going to carry soap. There's usually soap available anywhere there's a shower, so that should be fine. If not, I'll just rinse off. And then I think that's everything. Kind of stand up and do another pan. Clothing, bag. Sleep system, utility stuff. Water and toiletry stuff. And yeah. If anybody has any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I will be starting hiking May 2nd, so if you're commenting and I'm not responding, I'm probably just not in service. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.